Imagine a grand white mansion tucked away in one of Seoul's most exclusive neighborhoods, surrounded by lush gardens, a sparkling lake view, and the kind of serene atmosphere that whispers peace and love. That's the home that Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo now share as husband and wife. And for the first time ever, they decided to show it off to their adoring fans. The moment they appeared together in the short home tour clip, viewers around the world couldn't stop gasping. Lee Min-ho, dressed in a simple white shirt, looked effortlessly elegant as he guided the camera through the entrance, while Hye Kyo stood beside him in a soft pastel dress, her smile glowing brighter than the chandeliers hanging above. The chemistry between them was undeniable. Every glance, every gentle laugh told a story of love, comfort, and companionship. Lovely viewers, let's take a walk through this dreamy space together, shall we? As the camera panned through the mansion, the first thing that caught everyone's attention was the grand entrance hall, with high ceilings adorned with crystal lights, marble floors that reflected every shimmer of the sun, and a staircase so beautiful it looked like something out of a fairy tale. You could practically imagine Lee Min-ho walking down those stairs every morning, greeting Hye Kyo with that signature charming smile of his. The couple revealed that the mansion was designed with love in every corner. They didn't hire just any interior designer. They both worked hand in hand with world-renowned architects to create a space that represents both of their personalities. Hye Kyo shared that she wanted the home to feel calm, soft, and filled with warmth, while Lee Min-ho wanted it to reflect elegance, sophistication, and timeless style. Together, they found the perfect balance, blending gentle earth tones with gold accents, modern furniture with classic art pieces, and wide glass windows that let natural light flood in from every direction. The living room is perhaps the most breathtaking area of the mansion. It's spacious but intimate, with cream-colored sofas, an elegant fireplace, and a grand piano that fans instantly noticed. When asked about it, Min-ho smiled shyly and said, "Sometimes I play for her at night when the babies are asleep." To which Hye Kyo laughed and added, "And sometimes he just makes up songs that make me laugh too much to sleep." The way they looked at each other in that moment melted hearts across the world. Lovely viewers, that piano isn't just a decoration. It's a symbol of their love. Sources close to the couple revealed that Min-ho actually wrote a short melody on that very piano the night before their wedding. It has since become their song, something only they share, and fans can only imagine how magical it must sound in the echo of that stunning living room. Moving to the kitchen area, Hye Kyo proudly showed off the space she calls her comfort corner. It's an open, modern kitchen with marble countertops, state-of-the-art appliances, and a cozy breakfast nook that overlooks their garden. She said softly, "This is where we start our mornings as a family. Min-ho makes the coffee, and I prepare the fruit. It's simple, but it's our favorite time of day." Isn't that beautiful, lovely viewers? The image of these two superstars, known worldwide for their beauty and talent, enjoying quiet mornings together just like any other couple. It's a reminder that love truly makes every place feel like home. Now, the mansion's garden deserves a spotlight of its own. As the couple stepped outside, the camera revealed sprawling green lawns, a small fountain, and a breathtaking outdoor lounge with a view of the Seoul skyline. Hye Kyo explained that this was Min-ho's idea, a peaceful escape where they could unwind and enjoy family time away from the cameras and the crowd. "We love watching the sunset here," Min-ho said softly, "especially when we're with the babies. It reminds us of everything we've built together." Fans were moved by that statement, and social media exploded with admiration. Comments poured in from across the world. "They're not just beautiful, they're real," one fan wrote. Another said, "This is not a mansion, it's a dream built with love." And truly it feels that way. Lovely viewers, the mansion also features a private home theater, complete with a mini snack bar, soft recliners, and walls adorned with posters of both their hit dramas. When asked if they ever rewatch their shows together, Hye Kyo laughed and said, "I still tease him about boys over flowers sometimes." Min-ho playfully replied, "And she still blushes every time I rewatch Descendants of the Sun." The banter between them was so natural, so full of affection, that fans couldn't help but giggle along. The upper floor of the mansion is where their bedrooms and nursery are located. The couple didn't show much of the baby's room to protect their privacy, but they did share one touching detail. The nursery ceiling has tiny LED stars that light up at night, a feature Min-ho personally designed. "I wanted them to dream under the stars," he said with a proud smile. Song Hye Kyo added, "He really thought of everything. Sometimes I just stand in there and watch the lights. It's magical." The master bedroom is everything you'd expect from a couple of their status. Wide, airy, and filled with soft elegance. There's a balcony that overlooks the garden, a reading corner by the window, and a custom-made bed that Min-ho humorously called the most comfortable place in the world. Song Hye Kyo teased. "He says that, but he always ends up napping in the living room with the babies." Their laughter echoed through the room, a sound that fans said felt like sunshine. Lovely viewers, what's perhaps the most remarkable thing about this mansion is not its luxury but its heart. Every inch of it tells a story of patience, teamwork, and shared dreams. You can feel that this home wasn't built just to impress. It was built to love, to nurture, and to celebrate the life they've built together. As the tour came to an end, Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo stood side by side at the mansion's terrace, overlooking the horizon as the sun began to set. The golden light bathed them both, making the moment look like a painting come to life. Min-ho turned to his wife and said softly, "We've come a long way." And she replied, "Yes, and we're only getting started." That single exchange summed up everything about their journey. Two people who found each other, built their love quietly amidst the noise, and now stand together as a family, proud and unshakably united. Fans couldn't stop praising how genuine their connection felt. "You can see the love in their eyes," one viewer commented. "This isn't just a house. It's a home full of memories, laughter, and love." Others said it felt like watching a real-life romance film unfold before their eyes. Lovely viewers, can you imagine how peaceful that mansion must feel at night? The city lights twinkling in the distance, the gentle sound of wind passing through the trees, and inside, the laughter of two people who have finally found forever. Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo's dream home isn't just about wealth. It's about warmth. It's the reflection of two hearts that decided to build not just a life, but a legacy together. So as fans continue to gush over the breathtaking visuals of their mansion, one thing is for sure. Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo are living their very own fairy tale, and they're letting us all be a part of it, one magical moment at a time. As we continue this heartwarming and luxurious journey into Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo's fairy tale life, it feels like the story just keeps getting more enchanting by the moment. After the couple's breathtaking tour through their dream mansion, fans couldn't help but gush over how effortlessly elegant and intimate their new chapter as husband and wife has become. The mansion isn't just a structure. It's a living piece of their love story, carefully designed with memories waiting to be made and whispered promises reflected in every corner. The evening light painted the walls of their home in shades of gold, and Lee Min-ho, ever the gentleman, guided Song Hye Kyo through their lush garden where delicate roses and white peonies bloomed. The way he held her hand told a story of comfort and security, of a man deeply proud of the woman beside him. Song Hye Kyo, on the other hand, was glowing with a joy that words can barely capture. Her laughter echoed softly against the marble pathways as she playfully teased her husband about his obsession with organizing the wine cellar to perfection. When fans saw the video clip Lee Min-ho shared on his social media, showing a short glimpse of them enjoying wine together by the outdoor fireplace, the internet nearly melted. Comments poured in endlessly, with fans saying things like, "This is what real love looks like," and "Their chemistry still feels like a K-drama come to life." Others pointed out how even in the grandness of the mansion, the two radiated a simple, genuine warmth that made everything feel real. Inside, their dining room felt like a dream itself, an elegant mix of modern luxury and cozy intimacy. Song Hye Kyo was seen adjusting a vase of fresh hydrangeas, while Lee Min-ho playfully called her his queen of details. They had just finished arranging a long dining table, set beautifully with gold-rimmed plates and candlelight that danced across their smiles. The couple had invited only their closest family members and friends to celebrate what they called their homecoming dinner. It was more than just a meal. It was the celebration of a milestone, a symbol that their love had found its permanent home. As the evening settled in, the sound of soft music filled the air. Lee Min-ho took Hye Kyo's hand and guided her to the center of the living room, where they began to dance slowly. No camera crew, no flashing lights. Just two people wrapped in each other's arms, moving to the rhythm of a love song that felt like it was written for them. Hye Kyo's eyes shimmered with emotion as she whispered something that made Lee Min-ho laugh, pulling her in closer as though the rest of the world had faded away. Their love story, once something fans only dreamed of, now stood tangible within the walls of their mansion. Every photograph that adorned the hallway, each candid smile, every shared glance, seemed to capture the evolution of their bond from co-stars to life partners. What's even more touching is how their mansion represents both their individuality and unity. Lee Min-ho's bold masculine touch blends seamlessly with Hye Kyo's soft, graceful aesthetic. Together, they've created a space that's neither his nor hers, but theirs. Not long after, Hye Kyo took to her Instagram, posting a series of photos from their private dinner night, captioned simply with a heart emoji and the words, "Home at last." Fans flooded the comments section with endless love and congratulations, with some pointing out how Lee Min-ho's hand could be seen resting affectionately on her shoulder in almost every photo. It was a subtle detail, but it spoke volumes, a quiet reassurance that he was right there beside her, always. The next morning, the couple was spotted outside their mansion, sipping coffee on the balcony that overlooked the ocean. Reporters captured candid shots of Lee Min-ho gently brushing a strand of hair from Hye Kyo's face as they shared a laugh, and fans couldn't get enough of the sight. The way they interacted was so natural. Nothing felt staged or forced. It was just two people in love, living a dream they had built together. What made the moment even more special was that Lee Min-ho later revealed that the mansion had a secret art gallery, a small room where Hye Kyo's favorite paintings hung beside portraits of the two of them taken throughout their journey together. One wall even had a large canvas with handwritten notes they had exchanged during their early days of dating, framed as a keepsake of their beginnings. "This room reminds us of how far we've come," Lee Min-ho said softly during a brief live chat with fans. "Every time we step inside, we're reminded of our roots, our struggles, and everything that made us stronger." Fans were touched beyond words, many saying they teared up at his sincerity. It's not every day that a celebrity couple opens up their home and hearts in such a genuine way. The connection between them feels timeless, and watching them grow together as husband and wife continues to inspire countless people around the world. And as the sun dipped once again into the horizon, casting golden light through the mansion's tall glass windows, Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo stood on their balcony, arms wrapped around each other. They didn't need to say a word. The silence between them was full of love, gratitude, and peace. Their dream mansion wasn't just a home. It was the beginning of forever, a place where love would continue to grow day by day, like the blooming flowers in their garden. Lovely viewers, this story of Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo's luxurious yet heartfelt life together reminds us that even amidst fame and fortune, it's love that truly makes a home shine. Their bond, their laughter, and their quiet moments of connection continue to prove that fairy tales can indeed come true, especially when built on a foundation as strong and beautiful as theirs. Would you love to see more of their mansion tour, or perhaps a cozy vlog of their day-to-day life together? Because if they ever share that, it's safe to say fans all over the world would be ready to watch their love story unfold again and again. Every passing day seems to reveal new layers of beauty, comfort, and intimacy that make their home feel like something straight out of a fairy tale. And truly, who could blame the fans for being completely captivated? The mansion doesn't just radiate wealth or luxury. It carries the quiet glow of a home built from love, patience, and shared dreams. After their romantic evening on the balcony, fans were thrilled to see more exclusive glimpses of their home as a few behind-the-scenes clips surfaced online. One particular video showed Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo walking through their art-filled corridor, smiling softly as they stopped to admire a series of framed candid photos. Memories from their wedding, their travels, and even funny moments during their home's construction. Hye Kyo's laughter filled the air as she teased Lee Min-ho about one picture where he was covered in paint during a DIY moment. "You look like an artist who lost control," she joked, making him grin in that charming boyish way fans adore. Later in the video, Lee Min-ho led his wife to their private cinema room. A lavish yet cozy space with plush recliners, golden lighting, and walls adorned with vintage movie posters, including those from some of their most iconic dramas. Song Hye Kyo blushed as Lee Min-ho pointed out her old poster from Descendants of the Sun, teasingly saying, "This one reminds me why I fell for you." She playfully nudged him, replying, "Oh really? Or was it because of the airs?" Their easy banter and genuine connection made the moment even more heartwarming. Fans watching couldn't help but gush about how natural they are together. "They're not acting anymore," one fan commented. "This is real-life love, pure and beautiful." Another added, "It feels like we're watching their own personal K-drama, but this time it's unscripted and from the heart." As the day turned into evening, Song Hye Kyo shared a glimpse of their dinner setup on her Instagram story. The caption read, "Dinner with my love at home, where everything feels right." The photo showed their dining room bathed in warm light, with a long wooden table decorated with crystal glasses, ivory candles, and a touch of red roses. But what really caught fans' attention was a detail in the background, an engraved sign above the archway that read, "Our forever starts here." It was subtle but deeply touching. The moment was intimate yet grand, delicate yet powerful. The following morning, Lee Min-ho took fans by surprise again with a brief vlog he uploaded to his official channel, where he gave a light-hearted tour of their garden. "This is where we unwind," he said, his voice full of quiet pride. He walked past rows of lush greenery, a sparkling water fountain, and a serene koi pond reflecting the early sunlight. The camera then caught Song Hye Kyo sitting on a garden swing, dressed in a soft pastel dress, reading a book while sipping her coffee. The way Lee Min-ho looked at her before speaking again melted everyone watching. "She's the calm in my mornings," he said softly, his smile barely hiding the affection behind his words. Within hours, the clip went viral across platforms, trending under the tag #LeeMinHoHomeVlog. Fans couldn't get enough of the gentle way he spoke about Song Hye Kyo, the way he admired her even when she wasn't looking. It wasn't about showmanship, it was about genuine love. "He treats her like his world," one comment read. "No wonder their mansion feels so peaceful. It's built on love." As the week went on, news outlets began running features about their luxurious home. Some praised its architecture, describing it as modern elegance meets timeless romance, while others focused on how the mansion symbolized the unity of two icons who had once only shared the screen but were now sharing a life. Designers who had worked on the project revealed that both Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo were deeply involved in every creative decision. "They didn't just want a mansion," one designer said. "They wanted a home that reflected their hearts. Every wall color, every light fixture, every texture, they chose them together. And perhaps that's what makes their story so magnetic. It's not just about fame or fortune. It's about the harmony between two people who value both beauty and belonging." Song Hye Kyo's gentle touches can be seen in the floral arrangements and calming color palette, while Lee Min-ho's influence shows in the sleek finishes, artistic details, and touches of boldness that make the house feel alive. One weekend, close friends of the couple visited and shared that the atmosphere inside the mansion was unlike anything they'd experienced. "It's full of laughter," one guest shared anonymously. "You can feel their love in the air, how they look at each other, how they speak softly even when teasing. It's the kind of bond that makes you believe in soulmates." Later that night, fans were treated to a tender clip captured by a guest showing Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo playing an impromptu piano duet in their living room. The melody was soft and slightly playful, and at one point, Song Hye Kyo leaned her head on Lee Min-ho's shoulder as they played. The audience watching online couldn't help but cry tears of joy. It wasn't staged. It was simply them, sharing a peaceful night in the home they built with love. As the clip ended, the camera caught a glimpse of their wedding photo displayed proudly above the piano, a simple yet powerful reminder of the day they promised forever.